Jim was just off camera, visualizing as if he was making noise, but he wasn't actually. Told him if he was going to be off camera, he had to hear him. But he said, he said, no, it's his house. This is his house. My recording studio is in his house. He'll do whatever he wants. So he's off doing whatever he wants. I know. It's hilarious, isn't it? Comedy Journal Jack Week 31. This week here we'll have some fun, and that's my theme song. Gotta be a little more creative than usual, apparently. At 14, at 16, it's 4 o'clock. At 16:15, Saturday, the 19th of August, 2017. Jim talking to me says, I'm not asking you to give up your firstborn. That will never happen. Yes, if you think you can effectively be cruel to me, consider that you must out-cruel Jim. 16:30, Monday the 21st of August, 2017. Driving down the road with my mother in the car, I suddenly hear what is a recording of the Blue Angels within my car. I didn't know what it was, and my mother forgot that it's what she has set as her sister's ringtone. It was very shocking. 08:50, Tuesday the 22nd of August, 2017. Telling my mother about the run I just had that morning of an 8:47 pace. And Sarah says, he said he was going to run slow today. I said, what? I didn't say that, did I? Sarah said, no. I said, then why'd you say I did? 01:40, Wednesday the 23rd of August, 2017. A friend of mine is at Meijer doing some shopping. Her name is Jamie. And Jamie says, I'm at Meijer shopping for the beach tomorrow. I said, what does the beach need from Meijer? 13:40 that day. A very high personnel in a business that I work in. He's talking about logic versus emotions as one of the contradictions in the people business. And he says, if you think you're more logic driven, raise your hand. A few people raise their hand in there. He says, if you think you're more emotions driven, raise your hand. A few other people raise their hand. And then he says, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, raise your hand. 15:33, during the same meeting, having a certain group of people stand in the crowd at this large business meeting, then having a related group of even more people stand. Not everyone stood right away, but eventually the whole group was standing, and the speaker who had them do this says, folks, they're just appearing. It's like whack-a-mole on steroids. 16:40, Sarah had me fetch her purse. In doing so, I noticed it was heavy as a brick and just about the right size to fit a small brick. I figured that when shopping for a purse, she just looked for one that would nicely fit such a brick. Ouch! She hit me with the tiny purse. What's in there? Just a brick. 17:10, that same day, Sarah down the hall, I hear her say, I didn't do anything. I said, unusual anyway. 14:30, Thursday, the 24th of August, 2017. Sarah has departed for college. 8 days and 5 minutes after Matthew. She didn't agree with last week's entry about Matthew's material. Jim confirming that his is the best. He did, after hearing about her disagreement, confirm that hers is second best. I'm only alive still today after saying that because she's not in the state. 19:05, Juliet says to me regarding something I said that she thought kind of like sounded gross, says, it's like saying the word moist. It's really gross. I said, I like the word moist. She says, I know you do. Just lost all my subscribers, didn't I? And this week, from the lips of the starving comedian, for week 31, the correct version of the joke from week 21. Two cannibals are eating a clown. One looks at the other and says, does this taste funny to you?